Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jack, and welcome back to another video. And yeah, I know what some of you guys are thinking. Back so soon? It's like, yeah. So right after I uploaded my previous video, by the time this one goes up and you guys see it, I got a little notification that Skizzleax uploaded a breaking new video, and I'm not even subscribed to him, but I do watch his stuff every now and then whenever there's talk about Black Ops 5, Call of Duty 2020, or whatever it is. So when it comes to stuff like that, there's a handful of content creators that I do watch every now and then, but I'm not subscribed to. But whenever there's new news or potential new news or breaking news about the new Call of Duty that's coming out, I will watch and I'll see what they have to say and what the info is. So I figured, why not? I'm going to post this and I'm going to spread the word, and I'm going to give my two cents on it, because quite frankly, as minor as this news is, and but it is one thing though. It is official, because a Treyarch calling card popping up at this time during the life cycle in a Modern Warfare game says to me that, number one, they're starting to promote and tease the next Black Ops game, or COD 2020, or Black Ops Reboot, or whatever you want to call it. But it also tells me, even more importantly, that the game is actually not going to be delayed. Well, at least not going to be delayed until the following year. I mean, hell, they might even release in December at the latest. But the game is still going to come out in 2020, because if it didn't, they wouldn't be teasing it right now. They wouldn't be teasing it at this form. And if you look back during the Black Ops 3 days on Nuketown, when Infinite Warfare was teased, it was teased on Nuketown. And then we got a official tease within a week's time or whatnot. And then after that, we ended up getting an official trailer. I believe it was the trailer that everybody hated on YouTube. So, and then after that, I guess we had an announcement of a reveal, not just the release of the game, but a reveal date of when they were going to go over all the juicy details about the game in terms of multiplayer and everything like that. So, first of all, I want to know what you guys think of this, and upon knowing this information, whether it was from me or from somebody else, I want to know what is your response to this? Obviously, history does repeat itself. And the fact is that despite that, some of us may want the game to be delayed for the overall better quality of the game and the lastingness of the game, so that way the game lasts long. So longevity is the word I'm looking for. There we go. We want the game to be delayed so that way it ends up being better in every way, shape, and form. And as time has gone on with games, the bar has been raised time and time again. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, specifically the younger audience, you know, the ones that have a lot more patience than people around my age. I mean, there's some things that I don't have patience for. I mean, I can't camp to save my life. So that's one thing right there that I don't have patience for. But for the most part, I've been able to get a little bit more patient as I've gotten older over the years. But the thing is, with the vast majority of the Call of Duty audience, which is, you know, anywhere from, let's say, believe it or not, below 18 years old. I mean, if you're below 17 or 18 years old, I mean, there's, you know, according to the official ratings, you're not supposed to be playing the game, but we all know that there's a lot of young folks that are playing this game. And the thing is, in terms of the attention span is a lot like YouTube. People have a very low attention span, and they need what they need now, and they also crave more and more every time. They crave better quality, better this, better that. So it's not just about gameplay anymore. The graphics have to be up to par. And if the rumors are true, which time and time has showed again that they seem to be, the game is definitely going to be in some way, shape, or form incomplete. But I will say this. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be like a bad game from a gameplay perspective. And when it comes to gameplay, I think that's what matters most. I mean, let me ask you guys something. How would you react if Treyarch all of a sudden were to announce that they were going to patch Black Ops 2? Like the current Black Ops 2 that's on Xbox 360, that's also backwards compatible on Xbox One, or even for PS4, right? What if they announced all of a sudden that they're going to make the game backwards compatible for PS4, or they're going to, you know, patch the PS3 version of the game as well, and all the bells and whistles and everything that you want from a Black Ops 2 in this day and age? What if they were to announce that they were going to do that? What do you think would happen? You guys would be excited for it, and you guys would be playing the hell out of it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'll make like for a permanent fix in terms of your Call of Duty cravings, but I'll tell you what, it'll be a damn good thing to kind of keep things afloat until the next big thing comes out, right? So with Call of Duty, even Modern Warfare or whatnot, I mean, I think we've all pretty much come to expect that the game itself is only going to last 6 months. I mean, every single Call of Duty over the last few years has only lasted 6 months in terms of the attention span that the community has. And that's why, again, that's why they released Warzone. Well, that's just one of the reasons. The biggest reason why they released Warzone is the fact that, well, Battle Royale is what's making money now, and Call of Duty multiplayer is not quite as popular as it used to be. Well, no, it's not as popular as it used to be. It's still big and everything, but Battle Royale is bigger. So, like businesses and corporations, Activision's going to do whatever they have to do to maximize profits, and that's basically how the cookie crumbles. And it's not just Activision, it's pretty much everything. Even when you're looking at some of the other more successful YouTubers and all that kind of stuff that have grown into big, that have started to make their own Call of Duty teams or to make their own corporations and stuff like that and organizations. I mean, you got to strike where the iron's hot. That's how the business mind works. You got to make as much as you can while you can, and wham bam. That's just how it works. Regardless of what other people think, regardless of what's right and wrong. Right and wrong and business do not mix. I will tell you that right now, because if they did, everybody would be doing it because they'd be more successful. Well, in terms of what they consider successful. But what I've gathered is when it comes to business and money and success and corporations and all that shit, there's also a time limit. There's this invisible time limit, so to speak, that does exist. It's invisible, but it exists. There's this time limit to where you got to make as much money within this amount of time, or else for the entire year you're going to end up making less and it's not going to look as good. So that's basically how it works, man, unfortunately. I don't like it any more than some of you guys do, but it is what it is. So nothing is going to stop the COD train, apparently, even with what's going on right now, not just for our country, but for the world as well. Nothing is going to stop the Call of Duty train from continuing to come by on time. And like I said in the beginning of the video, worst case scenario, it is going to be released in December as opposed to October or November. So, and I want your opinions on this, guys. First of all, are you excited about it? Are you bummed out? Are you both excited and bummed at the same time? Do you have mixed feelings about it? Do you think from a gameplay perspective that Call of Duty Black Ops 5 or whatever it's going to be called is going to be better than Modern Warfare? Do you think it's going to be worse than Modern Warfare? Do you guys think it's going to be... and again, whether you know all about the rumors about the game or not, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to be legit? Do you guys think it's going to be not legit? And again, I'm strictly asking from a gameplay standpoint. Because when you're looking at Black Ops Reboot, there's a lot of potential, but at the same time, even though there is a lot of potential, there's also a lot of room, just like with any other Call of Duty, there's also a lot of room for fuck-ups. So some of you have absolutely blasted Treyarch ever since Black Ops 4 due to the decisions that they've made. So I want to know, do you still feel this way? Are you willing to give them another shot? Or has your hope pretty much died? Or if anything, are you going to wait until the official reveal to where they discuss the details about the game before you make any final judgment? I want to know where you stand on this and with everything in between. One of the things that I will say is that I am expecting it to be better than Black Ops 4, and I'll tell you why. Because if it's going to have the Modern Warfare engine, and which is obviously going to be tweaked to appease the Treyarch type of formula that makes the Black Ops franchise what it is, if it's going to have the engine, and if they are going to repeat themselves in terms of what they've succeeded in and what's proven to make more money, there's going to be free content. And what I mean by that is the DLC and all that kind of stuff. And of course, there's going to be crossplay. So all in all, those things are good things. So that aspect alone is something that I believe is going to be a part of what's going to make it better than what Black Ops 4 was. And potentially, you guys, for those of you guys that did not like Black Ops 4 or had your love and hate relationship with Black Ops 4, or whatever the deal is with Black Ops 4 in terms of where you stand, hopefully this will be a part of a recipe for success with the next Call of Duty that comes out. And for me, I'm looking forward to the reveal, as I always am every year. I hope it's going to be a game that will be more movement friendly, of course, as I've mentioned previously time and time again. And with all the leaks and rumors, it appears that that will be the case. But at the same time, I don't want to quote unquote blow my load too early, because that would not be good. And yeah, that's all I got for this one, guys. There's the score right there. It's one of the better kill confirms that I've gotten, and hopefully I'll get something even better, hopefully within this next week or so. But let me know down in the comment section, as always, where you stand on this. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. And if there's one thing that would be a game breaker for you in the next Call of Duty, like something that would either make or break the game, like something that you have to have or not have in it, what would that be? Let me know down in the comment section. I'm really curious to know. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.